Hello, hello, hello. Oops, let me turn on the BGM. Welcome, welcome. My name is Lilybwees. I am your divorced, agoraphobic hagtuber. I play card games, retro, mecha, but also just kind of whatever catches my eye, mostly wrong on purpose. Good morning, good afternoon. Hey, okay. Few things. There's a lot going on with my family. That's why I've kind of been MIA. It'll either resolve itself soon or enter into active litigation, which is going to be fun and exciting. And probably resolve well, but also be very, very stressful. So we'll see. Yeah, yay. So as a result, my mental situation has been a little bit, mental health, emotional state's been a little bit all over the place for a lot of us in my family right now. Thankfully, I have the most loving, caring landlord in the world. So, thank you, small dog. Who's making sure that, don't need to worry about losing a place to stay, and keeping me alive on a day-to-day basis. So, we love small dog. Additionally, I'm excited for these next couple weeks. I'm going to be playing kind of a mix of things. We're going to be playing some Balatro, Armored Core 1. We're going to be finishing Metal Gear, of course. I might try out, there was a bunch of games. Oh, Mecha Break is doing their open beta, so I might be doing that with some friends at some, maybe like Southeast Asian hour. That's for like Tuna Maple, probably Taro. And Monster Hunter is coming out, and my friend Z gifted me a copy, so I'm very excited to play that. And the PlayStation is working wonderfully, so Armored Core 1, Wizardry, Kingsfield, all of those. The world is my oyster. I'm excited to play a bunch of weird games. And then yeah, there's still some things in the future. We have FF11 eventually, and I am also going to be finishing the Pokemon Nuzlocke. Actively finishing Metal Gear and finishing the Nuzlocke are like my two big goals right now. But anyway, the stream at hand, Elestrals Clash. So I've been wanting to stream this since the Kickstarter was announced. I really like Elestrals. I have done a Smasher Pass for it. I have done a box opening for it. It is one of my favorite card games right now. I'm gonna be honest, I've kind of burned out on Yu-Gi-Oh! For now. Both digitally and on paper. On paper, it's really bad because everyone's side deck's a card. That means I can't play any of my favorite decks. Because one of the meta decks is about banishing cards, and unfortunately, my deck banishes. It banishes its cards without its loop. So if they side deck this one card that says nobody can banish cards, it's like, well, I can't play my decks. So that's kind of a bummer, because that's most of my decks. Most of my decks are based around that mechanic. And I'm just a little burned out on Master Duel. I've been picking up the Pokemon TCG a little bit. We've been playing Terrible Warcrime Badoo decks. I was playing Badoo Frostlass, which is really fun. Originally kind of based off of some like YouTube deck profiles, but at this point I've kind of figured out enough of it to kind of build it myself. And I've also been playing a Poison one, which is a lot of fun, even if it's not really going to be playable next rotation, I think. So I'm playing Terrible Stall Control, War Crimes, and Pokemon right now. But Elestrals is my card game of choice, even if right now, with my health, I can't really do paper events. And I'm always all anxious about doing the webcam events because what if I play wrong? What if they get mad at me? I'm new to this game, so I get anxious, and that's why I was really excited about this client. Alpha was a little rough, but impressive. It launched in the beta, and nobody could play it. It was soft locking every single game, unfortunately. And then overnight, they found out it was one card, and like out of 600 cases of games soft locking, that card was responsible for like 595 of the cases. It was a single card was glitched. That made the beta this like unplayable experience. It was one card. So they fixed that. They've kind of committed to the beta. They solved there were some optics issues that they addressed. And I'm optimistic. I not super optimistic about the release schedule. I'm going to be honest. I think with how many cards they still need to implement, their goal is to get the complete card pool in this game before launch. And I think it's going to take a little bit more work than they might be counting on for some of these weird edge cases. But I'm very optimistic about the client, and I think once this game is out, it's going to be the best way to play for new players to approach Elestrals, and I'm going to be playing it maybe weekly. My goal is to hit top 10 in the ranked leaderboards when that comes out. So there's not a lot of high-level Elestrals players, so I think it's doable. How many cards are there total? There's a few hundred at this point. And they just launched their 4th set. So each set is like pretty substantial. But yeah, so this is the game we did a Smash or Pass on. I'm excited. So I'm going to... So the meta right now with the decks, do I own a deck in paper? Kinda. There have been some ban lists, and I need to figure out what staples I actually bought and like what I'm still missing. I need to do inventory, but I'm pretty sure I could go to a locals and play a physical deck. But I'm missing some of the cards in the deck that I would want to play. I'd be wanting to play a like cactus control lith deck. I'd want to be playing Jank. And unfortunately, it's kind of hard to play test Jank alone. That's what I'm excited about this client. I'll be able to play my stupid rogue decks that I will have practiced on the client in. But right now, it doesn't have the full card pool, so the best deck in the format is something called Fives. I should probably explain how the game works, and to do that, we are going to try out the... Sorry. We're going to try out the... I don't know how the mic captures that actually with all the filters and stuff that we put it on. But yeah, that's how I sneeze. Sorry. You heard that from the second floor. It captured all of it? Awesome. Alright. Well, so these tutorials have been implemented, and they're good tutorials. But I've heard they're a little buggy. A lot about this beta is buggy. So there's a scrolling text marquee on the bottom, basically explaining this is early beta. There are bugs. I will be reporting bugs as I run into them. And if people have feedback on stuff, like some of this UI, I think is a little bit, still seems a little bit early. And like, you know, like things are subject to change, but I have heard there's a lot of potential soft locks in the tutorial. So the tutorial is going to explain how to play the game, but I might need to restart the client a couple times. So we're going to see if we can get through it. Because I figure this will explain the game better than I. So basically, the I like that name. The whole thing is, you know, you defeat your opponents by yeah, like this UI is, you can tell it's pretty early for the tutorial. But basically, instead of mana, you have something called spirits. They are your mana pool, and they're also your life pool. So we're gonna cast an Ass Rabbit. You can have like four of your little Blorbos. Yes. So we're gonna enchant it with yeah, they prefix caster on everything. So we can enchant it with a you know, Thunder. Confirm that should, you know, attack or defense. I am terrible at explaining card games. I'm sorry, but this is doing a pretty okay job at explaining the basic game. Attack your opponent's spirit deck. And this part to me seems a little unintuitive for direct attacks. Hold on, I just want to, I saw it like snapped. I'm kind of interested in like what is causing. Sorry, where the game dev autism is activating, and I'm having fun. Okay, sorry. Like, so that part to me seems a little unintuitive, but like, you know, that's how you if they don't have little dudes blocking, you can attack them directly, and that's their mana pool and life pool. Guys can be an attack defense, which this explains. Also, if you guys get tired of the muse of the BGM, I can turn it off and play, I don't know, miscellaneous BGMs. Our usual BGM, probably. It's not a bad BGM, though, I will say. So let's pass, see what we draw. So we can cast this and we can clash. Kind of like how in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. If they have the same little number, they crash into each other and then they both die. Frigicub is a okay moon. Frigicub is baby. It says cub in it. Yeah, well, how do I delete messages? how do I remove these remove this slander? There we go. Then your opponents, now you have the chance to expend. And then we attack. Gribus, what are you doing in the boxes? Gribus, my baby. Alright, and then... What are you getting at? What are you dragging out of that box? I see you. She was like struggling with something. Like trying to yank it out of the box, but she was too weak. I'm like, what is she trying to get out of that box? Hi. Okay. Shield of Achilles is a counter rune, which is basically kind of like a trap card in Yu-Gi-Oh! During you can one normal action, normal cast, expend to draw. Earthquake. Invoke runes are basically magic card or spell cards. Misenchanted cards have their effects disabled. Yep. Okay. So you can still play cards Misenchanted, they just won't have any effects. And you sometimes want to do, like, people will summon Necroth as a water puppy. Because then it's actually immune. If it's enchanted with a water spirit, it's immune to, like, different counter rooms and stuff, which I find an interesting way to do it. Let's proceed to the battle phase. They're gonna attack, we're gonna shield. Moon, I'm gonna ban you. Anyway. You will need to... Now you can cast this. That UI is not... That's like... I would think I could just click on the card, but having to click the little bubble is a little bit counterintuitive. I'm glad that it's telling me how, at least. But that's a UI change I would make, I think. One to cast and one to expend. And then this bounces to hand. I will say, compared to the alpha UI, this is way clearer. I'm from what I watched, I'm happy with all the progress that they've been making. So I have a lot of hope for how this game is going to turn out. But yeah, that's kind of Elestrals. You have different runes. Let's see if we can get tutorial 4 working. I think this one is stadiums, artifacts, ascensions, and one final trick. This is, if any of them is going to break, it's going to be this one. And I've seen so many bug reports about the tutorials. I am not hopeful, but we'll see. This is a stadium. It's a, there can only be one on the, yeah, it's just a stadium from Pokemon. Field spell from Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in pre the Master World that let you play 2. Volcanic Forge will replace the stadium room. Okay. This, choose the, it feels like this part is a little clunky. I will say. The like, I mean like, you get used to it, but like it's so tiny. I'd want it to like, when you cast, I'd want it to be like this big UI, if that makes sense. But that is something that can get fixed. Is in defense, and its defense casting a 2 so we can ascend into a 2 spirit, which sends this to the graveyard, but like we play over it basically. So here is our 2 puppy, and then we have to choose one, confirm. And then Volcanic Forge buffs it up. And then we have to use a equip spell. You know, artifact, equip, let's see, I think it's called, well, it would be called both artifact and equipment, I think, in Magic. Equip spell in Yu-Gi-Oh! And tool in Pokemon, I think? Alright, attack with, there we go. Altar of Stars can Nexus, transfer spirits from one card controlled to another. It can also change the position. Okay, so we're gonna activate that. We're gonna move... So we need one from the spirit deck. And then we need to Nexus from Nekruff. And then it won't have enough spirits, so then it'll die. Then we can move it over here, and then we'll kill it. So this is like all the more complicated type of interactions in the game. Okay. Oh, there we go. Click boxes are also a little tiny, I think I've noticed. But yeah, I'm gonna say a lot of my complaints are, I mean, the game plays fine, are like little UI tweaks, but that can be fixed. This game is functional now. Anyway, we're gonna be building a deck. Right now the meta deck is something called fives, where every turn you play a 5 or 6 strength Elestral. I think with this card pool, I'm pretty sure it's 5s. It might be some Earth Nexus removal type thing, but it's almost always 5s. It was 5s in the real paper game for so long. So collection for deck. So instead of playing 5s, 5 strength. No. 5 is... So if you look at these cards, you can kind of see that a lot of them average around to about 4. Like a lot of these are 3 or 4 drop, especially for the 1 drops. So, but if you can play things that from effects or naturally hit 5, that means you can hit over most Elestrals, and they need to be playing the super efficient high attack cards on every turn to match your tempo. It's a tempo deck. We're not playing that. No, I think I want a shield. So I think PTA is broken, but I don't... remember for sure. Some cards are, but it might have been fixed by now. What I am playing is, I mean, instead of shield, I'd rather play PTA if it works, so we'll do that. I am playing a stall deck. It just heals every turn. We play a bunch of these cards that give us back 2 or 3 spirits every turn. So we always go positive. And we just fill it with a whole bunch of destruction cards, like removal, and they just can't ever outpace us. Smile. So this is, so the other deck, the deck that we're playing against is the tempo, like, aggro deck. This is, although some people call it more of a control, I mean, it's a tempo deck. This is stall control. It's heal stall control. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm sorry. There's just that part of me that lost to that Exodia FTK back when I was a kid in my first ever trading card game tournament ever. My first time playing Paper Against Strangers. And I lost to a 20-something-year-old playing an Exodia FTK deck. And I couldn't play any of my big guys or any of that. That just broke my brain. That's my villain origin story. Yes, that's why I am the way that I am. Poor, what, 7-year-old Lily getting destroyed by some adult playing an FTK deck. So you know what? If we can't play our fun guys, you can't play your fun guys. Ideally, what I would do is just lock everyone to only playing fun guys. That's my favorite. Back when a certain era of Yu-Gi-Oh, I enjoyed a lot of. There's like this 2014 to 2016 era Yu-Gi-Oh with a bunch of cards like Seal of Orichalcos, which is that the one I'm thinking of? No, Kaiser Coliseum. Kaiser Coliseum is what I'm thinking of, where you can only have the same number of monsters on the field. So we have one, and so you just, who has bigger guy? And then I had a bunch of cards that would basically be, guys don't have effects, can only be big guy, and then you can't special summon. You can only normal and tribute summon your guys. We are playing big guy battle game. And nothing else. That's how I liked playing Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll see if we can find a match. I will say, I was... Alright, we're gonna just try... We're gonna just try again. It might have just hung. Yeah, hello, Holly Mama. So what I would do is I would do Monarchs. This was pre-Monarch structure deck. So it's before the Monarchs were, like, good. I would play Monarch Stun. It was fun. I'd also play Kaiju Stun, where I gave you the big guy, and then I summoned a bigger guy, and then I hit it. We'll see how matchmaking goes. I'm hoping there aren't matchmaking issues right now, because that would not make for a very good stream. Estimated 1 minute, which, sorry, rubbing my eye, so it's kind of freaking out the tracking. Hold on, let me check the Discord. Is the game available outside of the US? Oh, they have started European distribution, yes. How many people would be playing at 1 p.m. EST? Well, it says estimated 1 minute. And it's a Sunday. Saturday. Whatever day it is. Alright, I'm gonna check the Discord. Elestrals Clash announcements. Let's see, I'm gonna say... I'm also having the issue where it's failing to find matches. I've been able to find matches on other days with basically no issue. It could very well be just not enough people trying to play right now, but I am curious if there's maybe a bug going on. Okay, well, chat. I'm gonna go brew some more tea. I'll be right back. And you know what? If we're still having issues with finding matches, can you fight bots? You can't yet. That's the problem. Like, I was finding fights before easily. Like, I tested this. It's kind of... Huh. Yeah, I don't know if this is the game hanging or if the queue is really that long. Tell me, you have access to the client. Do you want to hop on and see if it works? And if it's just queue issues? But yeah, I'm interested. Because I'm also not seeing a bunch of people playing today, like the this might be a bug. Man. I wanted to play. Game restart. Maybe we can try a game restart. Sure. I'll brew some tea and then we'll try a game restart. This game, I don't... Man. I've been wanting to stream this so badly. Okay. Well... All right. If you've ever been curious about why I need to brew tea so often, it's because this little teapot only holds 200 milliliters of water. It's like a one of those like traditional Japanese style teapots. It's tiny. She's stained to fuck. I do really love her. I once thought that she molded, but no, it's just I thought that she molded because I left tea in it too long. It was no. It got stained by the hojicha. It actually went through the pores because it's unglazed to the outside and stained the outside somehow. And I was like, huh. I didn't know that could happen. Like I thought, oh, this must be mold. It was not mold, it's just stained. So I really like the way the tea tastes in it though. Like it does season because it's unglazed. So it's just nice tea. All right, we'll see if we can hit a match. If we can't hit a match, I don't know. Man, I'm doing my best to be positive about Clash. I like went on the because it launched in a really rough state, but like they addressed and it was like, okay, I'm not going to. I don't want to. It's hard. Every time I try sharing it with you guys, it just doesn't work. And it's a little demoralizing. I'll get it working at some point. Man. Yeah, but no, I'm a little... For a queue, this does not seem right. Even with, like, off-peak interest... Hi, Gribbo. Off-peak interest, we're still... It's about 2 p.m. Eastern. A few people in the Discord have mentioned today that they were unable to find matches. So I'm assuming this might be a bug. I left a message basically saying, hey, it might be that, but I'm also having issues. We found the match. We did it. We did it. Can we keep this? Sure, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. I'm excited. Okay, we can actually play the game. Astral, I'm sorry for what we're playing. Let's see. What am I going to do? That's a invoked. So I guess Eddie's good removal. Cryoblast is good removal. This is good removal. This isn't gonna do anything for us right now, so we'll just play Quackle. In sure, we will misenchant it to, we'll just play defense Quackle. You can hit over our 3 defense, but yeah. Yes, we are going to activate that. So yeah, I think it's just not a lot of people playing right now. Huh, that's weird. It didn't give us the prompt for PTA. I'm wondering if maybe I'm missing it or if I need to have this on. That's weird, but okay. That's fine. We can Cryoblast. And then that should destroy it. Yes. Okay. We'll play Eddie. You know what? We'll play Thunder Eddie. It does not matter because they don't have anything. We can just play Thunder Eddie, use the Thunder because we're not drawing into the Thunder cards that we want anyway. We can get it back if we get a Quackle. Yeah, that seems fine to me. I'm okay misenchanting these two. Does not really matter. Honestly, probably would have been better to I love Eddie, he's so happy. Alright, so then that's going to destroy... That'll destroy the Eddie. That's fine. Alright, they can hit over the Quackle, which should allow them to summon another Viscerous from deck. But that might be glitched. So we're gonna see if they fix that. It seems they did fix it. Okay. Well, That's fine. Resting on your laurels. We will destroy one. And then we can cryoblast with the other frost spirit. Which will destroy the other. And fuck it, pot of greed. Okay. Attack foamy. Do your thing, my child. We are so low on spirits. This is actually becoming a problem. Battle phase. Foamy, you will die next turn, but that is your that is your role in life. I'm sorry, Foamy. Your role is to die and then get replaced. Oh, Holly Mama, if you're still here, Foamy's a good one. People play Foamy. It's a very cute card. It basically just summons out another one. Let's see, Rummagin. I wish the text was bigger. It's hard to read. Yeah, that's a bit too small. Do we go... Do we earthquake it? Is it worth earthquaking? Not really. I think we just pat. Oh, I should have expended to draw. I should have expended to draw. Oh well. That's fine. Okay. We should have set Tsunami. That's what I should have done. How do we want to do this? We could Clash or Foamy, get out a Sluggle, and get the Spirit advantage? That might be worth doing. Yeah. Okay. Wait, hold on. When this is... Yes! Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Clash the Foamy to get out a Sluggle. I need to turn this onto auto. That is literally our best option. They're gonna shield the Foamy. That's okay with me. That's fine. They're gonna Elechick for... I'm gonna skip. Alright. So that's gonna make them big and chunky. So now we activate the tsunami. So this will set them all to defense. It Book of Moons them, basically. Really? Another tsunami? Sure. And we're going to... confirm in defense. If they destroy it, then we will have advantage in terms of tempo and spirits, and then we can keep going. Right now it's a little rough, just because of that difference. Oh, oops. I'm sorry, Astral. Is there a particular crowd you're content? Anything? Sluggle would be great. Eddie would be amazing. I would take Astrabbit. Unfortunately, I think they might have built up too much for us to do anything. All right. Sluggle, my son. Do your thing. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right. I love the little, it's very good. Its evolution's also really, really good. I'm just gonna activate that. Boombat. Alright. Let's think about how we want to do this. How many... We could... Boombat, activate Boombat, destroy Moss Station, activate Earthquake, destroy Moss Station. What if we just do... Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna activate that, destroy Moss Station. Does it make sense to kill the Elechick here? I don't really think the Elechick is threatening. So I think we just wait. It's Stokey Bird. But yeah, we're basically just not drawing into any of these Elestrals that we would want. Skip. What did they enchant that? Oh, they water enchanted it. That is not great for us. So now the Mudlet can actually go through. We should have taken the Elechick while we had a chance. Alright, well... Yeah. Tratagua lets me heal. Another 2. And then I guess we Earthquake the Moss Station, and then they won't have anything that can get over this. Unless one of these back rows do it. If they're willing to invest all the spirits into that. Alright. Yeah, and then we'll kill Moss Station. Alright. I think we're still losing. We have nothing in hand, nothing on the board. Yeah, they can Demeter, buff up Elechick. Elechick attacks, that attacks. So basically, we need another Chautauqua. or we lose. I think we're good on Thunder. Is there a reason to keep the Earth? I don't think there's a reason to keep the Earth. What's the chance of drawing another one? Pot of Greed. Ah, that's not what I wanted. We don't have enough water. Ah. And we don't have any frost. Nope. They get it. They take it. We just did not draw into guys. Honestly, I'm wondering if I should run one fewer thunder and one more water. That might be worth doing. I really wish I had Ash there was Ash Rabbit in the pool. Can I expend? No? Okay. Here. All right, we actually got in a game of Elestrals. Which I'm happy for. But yeah, that's kind of... So I am playing, I will say, the most boring deck possible. But I like it. There's some more interesting interactions and stuff. But, I mean... Yeah. And honestly, the thing is, like, even with the pace, it's a lot of back and forth, which I really like. Compared to Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is... Yu-Gi-Oh's a lot of back and forth, but it's all in one turn. And it's more interrupting combo routing, and then trying to... You basically try to disrupt the combo, and then they try to figure out routing in response to your disruption, and you try to disrupt their new route. Back and forth, and then you try to break the board that they built and do your own combo. Well, they try to disrupt it using their board. And if you break their board, you kill them, otherwise it goes to their turn, and then they usually break your board and beat you. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Play. This is more like Pokemon, which is much more back and forth. But without all the terms of build-up that are in Pokemon. I like it. It feels like... It feels like early Yu-Gi-Oh! In a good way. I like it. And a lot of the cards are very, very interesting. Unfortunately, some of the more interesting cards just aren't implemented yet in this. Probably because some of the more interesting cards are more complicated cards. But yeah. Game works. I we played a full game. There was one issue. PTA did not resolve at the end. And it should have destroyed that one card. And that could have just been the UI being counterintuitive and me not figuring out how to do it. Auto not registering that PTA takes an action at end phase, or the card could be glitched. But I will say a bug in a single card. Everything else playing as expected. That's not bad for a beta. I'd call that successful. All right. Well, now that we know that PTA might not work great, we're gonna add some shields. Also, I kind of want a big guy. Foamy felt like it stalled a little. Right? Foamy definitely felt like it stalled a little. So what if we swap Foamy for Galaxy? Galaxy's this card. It flips the attack and defense of every water guy. There's some more fun cards too. Locagon. You could probably build some really fun water decks and not play this degenerate stuff that I'm playing. Tsunami did work. Everything played well. I could also do something with Drakid, which is this card that steals the opponent. It just never resolves. Maybe it would resolve in this format. All right, let's change the format. I think this spirit math adds up to me. All right, we'll play one more game. There's a chance we end up with the Astral again. Yeah. So I think I'll try and do one more, if the queue lets me. I don't know if it will. And then I don't know. I could keep streaming, or we could switch to a gorilla. Yes, hi Gribus. Yeah. I don't know. I think this would be better though in Yap mode. I'm exhausted. I almost wasn't gonna stream today, but I wanted to do one stream and the game fixed its bugs, but now we have the queue trenches. Oh, new player. That's not necessarily what I want to see, but that's not bad. That's nectar. For 2. Okay. Astrabbit. In defense, and then we can use the Astrabbit effect. It scries 3, and then we get to pick one. Ooh, I'll take the Ambrosia. It feels like you should be able to click on them. That's not bad at all. I could play another Nog. Yeah. We'll play another Nectar of the Gods, get another 2 cards. Because I don't think there's really any... Okay, not really anything I necessarily want to see. So we're just going to... we'll just Ambro. Or we'll just pass, I guess. I messed that up. That's fine. They're going to cryoblast. Oh, okay, they're going to weaken the rabbit, so then they can hit over it. Oh, with the Viscerous, that's annoying. That is not great for us. Actually? Let's see. We get, we can still, wait, we can Laurels them, Earthquake them, or we could Laurels into Eddy or Laurels into Galaxy. We're actually fine. No, we're fine. This is perfectly fine. I have no issues with any of this. And we have the Ambro in hand, so we can get back. Yeah, that seems good. We're going to Laurel into with a Thunder. Now one of these could be Medusa, which would make this annoying. So there's a card that negates the effect of a card. Oh, yep. And then we'll keep the Ambro for later. Battle phase, and then we will just go over the Viscerous with our Galaxy. They're going to bounce it. Okay. That's not great for us. That's not the worst, though. Because we could just Eddy next turn and kill it. And we still have Ambro. Yeah, that's not bad at all. If you play 2 galaxies, does it swap both of them? That's a lot of back row. I don't like them having that much back row. Yeah, we're going to... let me see. How many Zaptors have we played? 2. Okay, so I can play the other Zaptor here, and we can still Quackle. They can't get over Quackle with the Astrabit, but they can still Scry. I almost wanted like a second removal card. I don't know if the Eddy will resolve is the big problem. Alright. First things first, we need an Earthquake. I'm not risking having this Viscerus on the field. It is big and annoying. Second thing we need to do is we need to... I can use that. No, we want to keep 2. Would I rather... I did not mean to set that. Shit. I'm bad at the game. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, this is kind of funny, actually. Here, we'll do this. Yeah, I can trigger later. We'll scry, and then we can crash the rabbits if we don't get something better. Sluggle is good because it's basically just Ambrosia on a body. Ambro, like, might have been better, but I'll... I don't actually know. I think I like the idea of us having the Sluggle and then them just dealing with having Sluggle. And can they get PTA to resolve here? Because I've not been able to get it to resolve. They cannot. We both have Astrabits. So PTA is just a -2 attack. So it is glitched. That's scary. Now that can hit over Sluggle. Let's see. This receives one or more. Alright, well, we activate Ambro next phase. Oh yeah, PTA is Poison Tipped Arrow. Yes, yes, yes. If we got a Cryoblast, though, we could just get rid of that. Now that is scary, actually. We do not like that. We very much do not like that. That is extremely... It gets to attack... Oh, okay. I think we might have lost. Unless we get some really good draws, I cannot see us winning. Because that just brings it to 4. And it's immune to tsunami. That can hit over that, but then that'll just crash there. Alright, well, we need to activate this. Oh, game froze. Cool. Alright, I'm going to save that as Ambrose set freeze. Select up to spirits. Does that work now? No, it... You literally cannot activate. It's just dead card. Okay. I'm gonna concede because... cannot activate Ambro if set. That's weird. That is a bug. Game started freezing up. Okay, let me go into there. Do I want to play one more? Good questions. Bugs. Where is Clash bug reports? Small Tuga, any spirit room. Not being able to act. A Humbus effect, PTA bug. That is... Huh, okay, I guess there's a small thing. Cards not being revealed, set eruption not castable. Yeah, I'm gonna say unable to activate. Yeah. Alright, well. That's fine. I'm not seeing unable to do this. I guess new post. Gameplay. Title. Not activate. Set ambrosia. Cannot activate enchant. Game prompts. If set and activated, the game prompts displays the spirit enchanting prompt. Cannot actually, but clicking the arrows does nothing. Yeah. Does nothing. Host. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's not enough. Most of these, no, I would say a lot of the bug reports coming in for Clash are like pretty well detailed. Else use the cannot activate. I forgot the severity high. Proceed. Expected result. Able to cast a set ambrosia. Actual result. Game displays. Able to activate a set ambrosia. Set ambrosia. On flip, displays spirit prompt. Unable to enchant. On clicking the activation button, same issue occurs. Severity, medium. Activation icon beneath the card. Okay. I'm able to flip ambrosia. Initial issue. Cannot enchant. Activate ambrosia. Cannot enchant. Spirits. Prompt on flipping ambrosia. The same thing occurs. Same issue occurs. Clicking the effect activation icon beneath the card. Flip ambrosia. That's, yeah. Okay. I mean, maybe there's something in the UI. So I guess in the PTA specifically, there is something in like the lower left throughout the entire turn where you get to cast, which is weird. That's not how I would do that UI. So I would assume during this turn's end phase you may expend, so I would expect a prompt during the end phase for PTA. That was a weird. Results in stalling. Okay, that's... Oh, there's a feature request for please have it pop up for PT in the end phase, and it's like I'm an idiot and I keep forgetting to click it before I pass end phase. Oh, you have to like click it during end phase. It like has a different UI than everything else in the game. That's interesting. That's like... So a lot of the UI is very intuitive, but then you end up with weird counter cases where the UI is very counterintuitive. Better timing. Changing card font size and venue. Yeah, I would say increased zoom. Yeah. Sort into new feature and improvement, I think. A concise enhancement improvement. Please increase new post. I guess please increase font size when hovering over cards. And then font / card size. Hovering over cards. New post. Enhancement. Card effect are barely readable, and for a are barely readable and a 1080p resolution on window. In a standard 1920 by 1080 window are barely readable in a when streamed. Yeah, this makes deck building and playing difficult if you do not know the card effects by heart. Audience is completely unable to read the card effects whatsoever. a potential second click on the card to do an additional zoom, such as in games like might be a solution. Size. Okay. A tag. I'm gonna call it, is this improvement? Enhancement improvement. Okay. Submitted a bug, submitted feedback. Yeah, there's a lot of these. And then I would I don't know. Yeah. Well, it is trying out the game. There's not enough people in the queue, and I think there's just a lot of issues. Maybe we try one more match? What about one more match? We could try one more match. We'll see. I'll give it like... I'll give it a little. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, my big issues are font size, the card effect. You can't read the cards if you don't know what the cards do, like, when they're on the field, like, clicking them. Or when trying to deck build, it just makes it very hard. Like here, like you can't read this. Oh, yeah, there's a right-click button. That is usually meant... It's usually right-click. Oh, okay. I'm gonna delete that post. Yeah, now I wonder if that works in game. Before I... That's weird UI. There it's... Yeah, feature requests. So there is the additional zoom. I'll think about it. I don't know. I think my biggest problem though with the UI in general is this spirit enchanting. If the game loads, you know, where you like add the spirits is like the least. It feels like it should pop up in the middle of the screen, large and accessible. Hello, caster. I don't even know. Whatever. This is a easy enough. Confirm. Defense rabbit. Yeah, caster hex code. Dratog was good here, I think. So does this work in game? This does. Oh, okay. I think it still needs to be bigger, but that's a lot better. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. I can actually kind of see it. I think it should still probably be bigger, but not enough that I'm like. Okay. Oh right. I was supposed to play here. We will set a card. Well, Nectar. Yeah, it's a lot more visible in stream too. Yeah, we will set a poison tip arrow. Past end phase. Yeah, it's still not very visible. I wish it was bigger still. Like if I do this, I want this to be like voom almost, but like, okay, it's at least readable. Skip. Here, we want to activate, we'll do a water. And now it says there is this. Okay, this is the button that we press right here during the end phase. I do not know how I would have ever found it. All right, but we did find it. Also, sorry for doing bug reports and other stuff during stream. I'm just like, just while I'm thinking. All right, what do we have here? Let's move that and let's do an attack sluggle. Yes. Okay. I like this. I like this place that we're at. Do we want to Nectar? I think we're good here. I think we're good here. Yeah. I like the option to tsunami our own cards. No. No, I don't want to tsunami our own cards. Like, I understand why it's the option. That is the correct way to do it. But it's still funny. And it's still like, stop. Well, I mean, that's why you switch it off. Yeah. All right. All right. We are not yet in when they switch to attack, or when they switch to battle phase. That's when we will deal with that. Okay, now we activate it. Get tsunami'd. It also switches I think it switches our own Ass Rabbit to defense, which is perfectly fine, and I am comfortable with that. Alright, so we could... Oh, we can cryoblast it. Yeah, I would love to cryoblast that Viscerus. We're gonna cryoblast the fuck out of that Viscerus. Hi, Tinfoil. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Alright. Let's see, how many... Oh, they conceded. One more. One more. Okay. That's like really... that's... We don't have like an... Okay, let's... Nectar. Boombat and Laurels. That's pretty okay. Here, we will set that, and then... We'll defend Stratagua and get back our two, what we just did for our Pot of Greed. Cool. Or Nog. Yeah. That's not a bad position to be in. Especially because these two cards, if they, like, go all in and overinvest, we can just destroy. Thank you, Cuco, for coming. Yeah, I really like this game. It takes a little while. Like, yeah, like, it took a little while to queue, and, but, like, it's... And I'm playing a slow deck. Alright, hold on. Let me hide this. What do you do, Mr. Shark? You, as you cast this, search your deck for a... No, that's fine. I'd want to PT... What is... Rock in a hard place. That's when we want to activate it. Okay. There we go. Because I think Rock in a Hard Place specifically is one set, one... It's like you choose between what you want to destroy. I don't know. There's not a log, so I can't really check. But, But this way, we can at least get rid of any advantage that they have going. Which is always good. Here, we will activate that. You're good. Another Laurels. So the only issue would be if they Viscerist. Because then we wouldn't be able to respond to that. Well, no, they would be able to hit over it with Viscerist anyway. Yeah, we will... Little battle dragon. Just small little bits of, Oh, I should have expended his draw. That's fine. I need to remember to do that. Because we have the heal, so why not? We can just draw through our entire deck. Oh, they're also healing. Oh no. Oh no. Am I threatened by that quackle? I am no longer threatened by that quackle. Let me see. How many water do we have? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we will defend. Make them think that we don't have all this destruction. And then we can, use that. Yeah, I like that. Basically, we want them to overcommit. Like, we want them to do their big play, because we have a whole bunch of one-cost destruction. And an ambrosia. And another destruction. And another piece of removal. Like, this is just... Yeah, okay, Cryoblast. That's fine. I think we're still ending on a spirit positive here. 1 for the Sluggle, we get 3 back. They choose 1 to cryo. Kind of works out. I'm not very upset. I am not upset by you, Yakov. Alright. Anyway. Now, how do we want to do this? We should set this. Kind of want to keep the laurels for now. But I will expend the boom bass. Yeah, the boom bat, I think. Yeah. I think that's fine. We could have combated, but I didn't want to get shielded. Getting shielded would have been advantageous for us. I'm an idiot. That's fine. I'm learning the game. Yeah, it would have been advantageous for us to get shielded, I think, because then we would have just had the boom bat for do another play, and we could have used it as removal for a stronger card. And we could have just laureled it if we really wanted to get rid of it. Or they could have invested 2 on a tsunami, which would have been crazy. Oop, past battle phase. Sorry. It feels like this needs to glow more. Also, I really like this field, but I feel like it should be like vroom, if that makes sense. Well, they have... Sure. Like, it should be swirling. That's a visual effect that they should be. Sure, we will set earthquake. How many Levi? Sure. Let's Ambro for... Let's Ambro for water. There we go. Yeah, animated UI and stuff is pretty low on the priorities. I mean, there's some nice stuff. I like the little graveyard vortex underworld portal that they have. I think the term is underworld. I think that's just like a cute little effect. I like it. I enjoy that we have the creatures, even if we can't really interact, poke them or anything yet. I mean, some of them do get banished to Tartarus. That's what their ban list is called. Like, canonically, they get banned. So then they do an escaped from Tartarus, like an escape from hell re-release of the banned card, just a little nerfed to still keep the little guy in circulation, because they still want to have the little guy, but, you know, card got banned for a reason. So like there's like the escape from Tartarus is like them running with like all these like burns or singes. It's like, oh, you had a lot of It literally looks like they escaped. Oh, they're playing the same deck that I am. This is gonna be long and miserable. Yakov, I'm sorry, but we're gonna God. This is gonna be the most... This mirror match is... Oh, that's really funny. Hold on. No, I wanted to activate Resting on Your Laurels. Can we not activate the card? Oh, they need at least 2 more enchanting. So we couldn't earthquake it. But we can Jatagua mirror. I thought it was 1 more for some reason. I should not have set that. Alright, Jatagua mirror, let's go. I should have checked that before I filled up my back row. Cause now I can't play anything. Oops. It's fine. We'll just need to actually cast the poison tipped arrow. Oops. Skip. All Gorgon's gaze activated at that. Just means I can't attack. That's fine. Oh wait, no, we are playing different decks. Rock in a hard place. I get to choose between these two cards. I will... which one does it say? Target a rune. The opponent destroys one of them? Yeah, you can have the one spare the laurels and have paid 2 spirits to get rid of a card that I couldn't activate anyway. I'm okay with that. I have another one here and another one here. We're good. I'm doing okay. No, the second Dratagua. Do I kill it? Do I kill one of the Drataguas? Yeah, I kill one of them. Your life ends, like what, like 20 seconds from now? During the end phase? Sure, I'll invest the 2 to kill the Dratagua. So they want to be left with a Dratagua. Okay. Confirm. Alright, you're still gone. Cryoblast does nothing. Do I want to Earthquake the Sure. You know what? Let's Earthquake. And then let's expend to draw. That's not a bad card to have. Past main phase. I will take the Astrabbit. So... And then this card's very funny. I really like Cryoblast. I think it's my favorite removal spell. Let's see. What is this? Let me read Oh, it's another heal. Oh, and I can't Cryoblast it. I could Tsunami here. They're just playing more of a rainbow heal while I'm playing more of a wet heal. I could Tsunami here. Ast Rabbit. An attack. Alright, let's see what we get. Sure, that's a heal card. We'll take the heal card. How many Zaptors are here? Not enough to make it worth the Crackles 3. So we could do that and try and get a push by playing the Nog? No. We're going to go to battle phase. Ast Rabbit over the Catarant. Oh, I see, I see. Almost maybe should have done a water bunny. Oh no, Sluggle. Oh no, they might outpace me. Unless we get a strong Sluggle. You guys, this game is just gonna go until deck out. This is awful. And there's the Ambrosia. Okay, wait, but if they kill this, we can double Laurels them. And then get an attack Quackle. Which is less fun than an attack Sluggle. I do want an attack Sluggle, I will say. Is Quackle probably better? Yeah. Is it as fun as Attack Sluggle? No. I could Cryoblast that? Sure. I should have Laureled first. We should have Laureled the... Fuck. Guys, I'm stupid. I messed up order of operation. We can still Earthquake it. Go down low in spirits. Alright. Alright. Attack Quackle. I choose you. grab those Zaptors. Sure. Yeah, I should have Laurel then. Well. Okay. They don't have anything. Do we... Yeah, we Ask Rabbit. I think we want the... Maybe the Quackle? Yeah, I think we want the Quackle, because then we can, yeah, it might as well be Ass Rabbit. It's Ass Rabbit and Ash Rabbit, which is unfortunate. All right. Let's see. How many Zaptors do we have? We have 2 Zaptors in Grave. Okay. So I do probably want a Nectar. We Nectar for 1. Use a water. Grab the, play the Quackle, heal 3. So then we are still at 7. Oh, they're gonna Laurels me. Okay. That's fine. Okay, they're getting desperate. So the Ambro is good. Yeah, I don't know how this game's gonna go. I think this is why they were like, we cannot let heal stall remain a thing in the game, because it results in this. Alright, draw 2. We're gonna do 1 of that and 1 of that. Eddie and Ambro. That is not bad. Actually, we can... Ambro water? Grab water? What's max deck size? I think it's 40. Yeah, let's grab the Leviathans. And then we can Quackle. Double Quackle. And then with that, we can heal the Zaptors and... Yeah, that should work. We still have the 2 Laurels and this, and these are essentially all removal. Because Eddie can get through most things. in this game, which is pretty nice. So we might have the temp. I don't know if we are winning or losing. I want to say I still have. Yeah, I still have all my. I still have 2 Sluggles in deck, so we still have a bunch of heal. 2 Sluggles and a Dratagua. So I think I can outpace them. Okay, yeah, our Eddie can flip that to attack, and then we can just crash over it. Go, Edward. We win. We did it. We won the heal stall mirror. All right. You know what? We actually got in some matches. We filed the bug report. We learned new things about the UI. I still think the font should be bigger, but somebody already has like a request for being able to change the font size. And I think that's good. Yeah. You know what? I got to actually play Elestrals on stream, and I'm happy about that. I'm very happy. And the tutorial worked. We got through the tutorial. We've had like 1 bug today. Yeah. This works. This is what I expected from the beta. This is like, yeah, I think a March release date is very, very optimistic. I think maybe a May or June date would probably make more sense. So yeah. But like, I don't know, I can play games of Elestrals online against random people without having to, like, in an automatic simulator. I'm pretty happy with that. There's, you know, there's obviously some polish needed. There are still some bugs. But I'm happy. Thank you everyone who came. I know these Celestial streams are weird. It's like a weird... These are my streams that I definitely never quite do as well as any of the others. But I'm gonna keep doing them because I like them. I like Elestrals. I am going to continue releasing Elestrals content and will it into existence. But yeah, thank you all for coming. If you haven't already, if you could like, comment, subscribe, it's appreciated. Especially commenting. If people would be up for commenting, I think that would probably be good for videos, but you don't have to. I should really start pushing the commenting thing, actually. Like, I think that's what the algorithm really likes. And that's the only way people find me. That's a lie. People usually find me from Twitter. The algo craves discourse. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. It works through all the commenting and stuff. But yeah, so I am... Hopefully my brain will be a little bit less fried and I will be more in yap mode. I mean, this upcoming... Who knows what's going to happen this upcoming week? I'm excited for Mecha Break. That's just... It's going to be fun. Monster Hunter is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. I might do some Balatro. I don't know if I'm going to do Balatro this week. I might do it next week. Just because there's like a bunch of stuff I want to play this week specifically. Because of the Monhun release is big. And the Mecha Break release is this upcoming week. The Mecha Break release is going to be big. The Monhun release is going to be big. And then I want to play Armored Core and I want to play Metal Gear. Maybe I squeeze in Pokemon. I don't know. I need to finish that damn Nuzlocke. Anyway, oh, I can turn on the slime mode. Ah, but I really, really love the bugs. Why do you do this to me, Chovek? Why do you make me choose between slimes and bugs? But yes, thank you everyone for coming. I will see you all maybe Monday even. Might be a weird time on Monday. I'm gonna see if Maple, Taro, Tuna, Tia, anybody would be up for doing a collab on Monday. That seems the way to do it. Those are the Mecha Break people that I'll probably be playing with. All right. I will see you all later. Otsubui. Bye bye.